Hey everyone, this is Julie Ables from Ridgelight Ranch, and I am going to try this again. I just tried this the first time and it didn't work, so here's try number 2. Hopefully my technology will continue with and work with me. I am going to just show you guys how to make a nice pretty bow on your Christmas present. I don't know if this is exactly art related, but you know, I get asked this a lot, so we're just going to go through it. The first thing I do is grab a nice big piece of ribbon. I reuse these from year to year, so I keep them all rolled up, and that's how I store them. So this piece of ribbon, it's a mess because I already did this once, right? But what I do is I find the two ends and put them together, and that helps me just find the center of my ribbon. Okay, so there's my center. Now I can take the center and put it across the package. I'm going to try and keep it flat, but there'll be an opportunity to change that if it's not working. So fold it over like this. I'm just going to make an X. I'm not even going to tie a bow in the back. Just make an X. Again, I try and keep it flat, but it's okay. I'll have a chance to fix that. Flip it back over. And now this is where I find my end. I like to loop it underneath. And this helps when you have it tied. This is what will make the centerpiece kind of cinch together as opposed to just laying flat while the other piece is cinched together. So now it's just like tying a shoelace bow. I'm going to make the X and pull it through. And then before I get it too tight, this is where I'm going to make sure all of these edges are looking nice. Now I always use wired ribbon. That means there's wire in the edge of the ribbon, and that helps it hold shape. Makes it just so much easier to work with. All right, so now all my corners are good. I'm going to cinch this as tight as I can. Okay. Now, this is going to be like a simple shoelace knot, right? Something about like around the rabbit ear or something. I don't know how. There's a poem that goes with that, right? But I keep this part of the knot really loose. Now I'm just going to start folding. So I just fold back and forth about the same distance as I want my loops to be. It's okay if they get a little messy. Ideally, you want to end with your end right in the center there. And I kind of wad these all up together, and I'm going to follow this piece back through here. Okay, now I'm going to do the same thing on the other end. I'm going to fold back and forth. And then I'm going to take this and I want to tuck it, I want to follow this piece back through, and so that's going to be underneath this other stack. Okay, now I need to pull it all tight. So in order to pull it all tight, I'm going to find that first X. So here's my first X, and I'm just going to pull these pieces tight. So that's going to make my center knot tight. All right, now it's kind of a mess, right? But now we get to fluff it up and play around with the wire ribbon. The wire just makes this so much easier. So my end keeps pulling out, no problem. I'll just kind of tuck it in. The wired ribbon will make it stay. I actually do this for birthday gifts sometimes too, although I have to admit a lot of times with birthday I'm running behind because I haven't done my shopping early and I throw it in a bag. But for Christmas, I usually try and get my shopping done early, which means the presents are sitting under the tree for weeks. And so, you know, secret for you, I mean, I love the people I'm giving gifts to, but I'm kind of doing this for me because I have to look at the presents under the tree. Now, what do I do with something like this? It's super long, it's a little bit annoying. I just take it and crease it down like this and then tuck it. Like it's not tucked into anything, but the wire in the ribbon will kind of hold its shape. I'm just adding a lot of fullness to my bow here. Just spreading these each out. Same with this. I got a long one. That was probably that first one. Sometimes it gets kind of long, so I'm just folding it back in and just kind of sitting it there. It's just kind of hidden. All right, now we've got all of those fluffed up. We've got a beautiful package, and now I need a tag on it. So a lot of times I take old Christmas cards if they don't have anything on the back, and I'll just cut a little bit off and put a hole punch in it, and that's my tag. I've got a little gold piece here, so I fold it in half and then take the ends and put them through. And now I'm going to take these ends. It's going to be a little hard to see because it's behind the ribbon, but I'm going to come around the ribbon, and then I'm going to make this kind of knot where you fold it over on itself and tuck both the ends back through. That's the kind of knot I'm going to be making. I'll see if I can make it where you guys can actually see it or not here. Okay, so I've got these. I'm just going to fold around. It'd probably be easier if I did this before I did all that fluffing, that beautiful fluffing of my bow, but what are you going to do? Okay, now I can kind of pull that tight, and I want to have it close to the ends as possible. That way my tag can hang down a little bit. And then I'll kind of refluff. And that's it. You've got another beautiful package under your tree. All right, let me know if you guys have any questions. Talk to you later.